gentlemen, here we go. Oh, come on. Come on.
Ooh.
Oh, it's gonna be that kind of day today, ladies and gentlemen. Grip it and rip it. Go for the 9-hole birdie. Show your face. Gratata. They're up there. Got caught looting. You got caught looting.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
It is madness.
This channel is a full set. Love watching you play Tarkov. Such an intense game. Excited for some Warzone here tomorrow.
Third hole.
Full set.
Yo, I can't read it, but thank you, whoever did it. I got you after this. He's in the office. Ladies and gentlemen, what comes after Doom 1? I didn't have heart rate on. Heart rate is on. Been running this whole time. There we go. Here we go. Where are those shots at? 360 no scope. Come on. Dude, that's a player. Let's go. We're going to go to the rafters and get him. It's Spice Town. I'm not saying Zach Morris is cursed. I'm not saying. Let's put up the vote, ladies and gentlemen. Is this guy Y in chat if this guy's cursed, and in chat if you disagree?
Welcome, brand new subscriber. Let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Let's bring it back in. You may say, Daniel, why are you smiling? Why are you laughing?
Get some dang pack.
The heck was that?
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please?
We cut ourselves off. You may say, Daniel, why are you smiling? Why are you laughing? You just got erased in a Doom run. I'm not saying that when we have less than desirable Doom runs, they always equate into legendary 18-0 PMC runs, but I'm not saying that either. Why are you laughing? This is your job. Ladies and gentlemen, super excited to dial in. We're coming off of a piping hot. What was it? I think we did a 5-hour Saturday show. Nothing but Tarkov. We did not. Ooh, we gotta keep those. We did not go through and sell everything. I'll take full responsibility for that. But it's like I felt like we put in some extra work, like not in real life. I'm saying like in Tarkov, like we put some work in. I felt like the needle was moved. We took care of a lot of business. We got double hot rods. So today I'm not gonna say we're definitely not taking it easy. I promise you that. But today we're gonna be who we are. And let's jump into a raid here. I kind of want to go back to the AK. I had to say it was a good day. Because I think VSS is speciale. So let's just go a little AK to start the day here. Oh, we're coming off of what's our... Okay, we got a 1 win streak. We're coming off of a factory run, right? PMC factory. I think that's where we're coming off of. And then I think we have some good intel. Thank you guys to everyone that supported the show on the front end. If you guys are brand new, I like to at least get into a raid here and then dial in. This is kind of a Minkus song, huh? We got a lot to handle today. We got a lot of handalicity. And then get our docs case. What do we have quest wise today? 15 scavs on customs. No, we could bring bad ammo as a backup. Good. What are we missing? Painkillers. I think we're good to go. No. You may say, Daniel, you're Amor. 26 in a pile of dirt. How much is that going to help us? We're about to find out here. You thought we were going to forget that too. I know you did. You thought we were going to forget it. We didn't forget it. Drum mag for moving low. What? All right. Thank you guys for being patient. As we load into our first raid of the day, let's got to pick the pace up just a little bit for the musicicity. Star Wars Squadrons trailer already announced. Yeah, we watched that. We watched that this morning. All right, we're going into but I don't exactly know what it was. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Yo, Tito's.
Can we get some Dan
Thank
packs
you
back
for the
in
rare
chat,
air.
please?
Double gifted T-2 spam in the chat. Truly appreciate it. Whoever got those, enjoy your rare air T2 emote. Boss Atronio, thanks for the 4 months of Prime. Yelling Together. Brand new subscriber. 100% invented. There was this thing. I'll tell you what you invented. It's very amouche bouche avant-garde. But where I went to college, I went to Michigan State during finals week. Every night, I think it was like either 8 or 9 o'clock at night if you lived in the dorms. It was called, what was it called? 7 o'clock scream, 9 o'clock scream during finals. Everyone would open their dorm window and just scream to the top of their lungs for like a minute. So if you were walking, it sounded like the whole campus was screaming. That was pretty good. You invented that, Yelling Together. Tito Full Send, he says, this channel is a full send. Love you, watch play Tarkov. Such an intense game. Ready for some Warzone heat tomorrow. Tito's, thank you for the 20. With some dang coin spam in chat. Diesel 92, thanks for the 8 months of support. Mr. Catuli, thanks for the 3 months of Prime. Clackadak, thanks for the 17 months. Pat Stash, thanks for the 1.5 wise spam in chat. Thanks for the 1.5 years of long-term support. Port 722, thanks for the 4 months. Lewis Johnson, thanks for the 4 months of Prime. Tog, thanks for the 5 gifted subs. Rasta Kitty, thanks for the 2 months of Prime. Vivid Truvian 0, thanks for the 10 months. Sergeant Shannon for the 54 long-term years. Thank you for everything you do for the channel. And T Edis with the gifted sub. Thank you guys for all the love. You had a cool tradition in college. The day before finals, the teacher would serve students dinner in the cafeteria. Why? Because they were serving them up Fs on the tests. Is there going to be a new game today? There is. There is. It's like very, very thin. Very, very thin game. It's the truth. Have I checked out Yakuza on PC? I have not. Is that heavily story-based? Did I get any good drops yet? I don't really participate in drops because I forget to leave my browser open.
Bruh.
You know, I think that's the best for me. That's the best way to do drops is just leave my computer running with the browser open. I forgot it. Waits for DSPN. DSPN it was a test, right? I think people enjoyed it. But I'm being super conscious of this, and I'm gonna talk about it during Check the Wire. I'm always conscious of
Coca-Cola glass.
making sure we get a Coca-Cola glass. Just conscious of not redlining, right? All right, we got to be careful here. How much sauce does a computer use, though? Like in gigawatts. Like, yeah, but in terms of gigawatts, I'm talking about in terms of money, right? So like, oof. I'm talking like if you leave your computer running for a year, what does that cost you? What the heck is a gigawatt? And I'm always like, and I don't know, I'm sure it's like bred into a lot of us, but like leaving lights on in the house growing up, it's just like you don't do it, you know? And so I don't know, it's like whenever I leave anywhere, I'll go through my house and I'll turn off like every light. You know, and look, you know, I'm all about saving energy 100%. But in real tasticness, how much does that save? I don't know, I feel like I don't know if it's like part just of the process of like closing up shop is I thought I heard crunchies, is you just got to make sure that all the lights are off. You save like 10 cents a year by doing that. You just got married and your wife leaves lights on left and right. You're an assassin, turning off switches, dude. Part of it. I saw this Instagram post. I don't know how I saw it, but it basically said, and I think it was written from the reverse standpoint, but it basically said being married is like having your spouse standing in front of a drawer that you're always trying to open. and I don't subscribe to that. Because, like, I don't know, I don't frame, I mean, this is getting super deep. I don't frame marriage like that, right? Like, I frame it as, like, super lucky to be married to who I'm married to and just really enjoy it. So I don't know, and this is neither here nor there, but we're going to get off the topic. But I don't like resin. I don't like resin. But I don't like, you know, say stuff like that. You know? Because I just feel like it sets, like, a precedence. You know what I mean? Like, however you talk about something is not only how you feel about it, but also maybe how you will like continually feel. So I don't like say like the old ball and chain. I just don't say so. I don't know. It's just how I think about it. But anyways. Yeah, what if you know, like, you're calling your significant other the old ball and chain. Like, no judgment. But, all right, anyways, let's keep it moving. Yeah, I think it's, you know, I am not in the business of marriage advice. But I will tell you if you're in the friend zone or not. No, for me, like when I reduced my skill and judgment down to like 0, life just becomes a lot more fun. You know, and we've talked about this a lot. It's like, dude, do you whatever you enjoy it. Enjoy it up. Be the most enjoyment that you can be. SP10, I feel like that's the ooh. My long-term boyfriend always referred to me as the better half. Is always referred to as the better half because how much they've helped you as a person. I feel like, look, this is not a relationship stream at all, but I do feel like I'm with you on that. When you find the right person, the elevation, you go from like level 3 to level 40 in Tarkov overnight. Not overnight, over a long period of time. You know, like they help make you better. You know, all of a sudden your head shot and you're snapping. Ooh. But it takes a while, you know. Takes a while. I don't know how did we get on this topic? Equip the SKS. Gamma the gauge. You tell me gauge is worth more than Condi? I think there's another one. I think there's another one. Scav, you had to wait. We had to wait for the moment. How is that coming from our right ear? We yeeted a mag. Thank you. What shoots are coming? We gotta be careful here. This is how we lose a good fight. There he is. I didn't see him. Having a hard time. Is he up in the tower? Dude, get out of here.
Run for it, Marty!
Player? I'm flooded. That player. Oh, there's a guy up there on the rock. Got him. Click, baby. What is going on? We're out of bullets. Whose man is up there? They're everywhere. We're boxed in here. Yeah, there's mags all over the floor with spaghetti all over us. There's a guy up on one of these rocks. I've never seen that before. That's new tech.
That is new tech.
Holy cow. I didn't know that. Oh. A little banged up. What happened to all our GLs? Oh man, how are we still alive?
Holy
He's been there forever. Oh, two of those, we killed two real life players there, Tito's. Two of those guys were two real life players. The guy in the rock is not a real life player. What happened to the mags? They must be in a... How did we yeet 3 mags? That rock for sniper scavs was introduced about 6 months ago.
Bruh.
Good thing we picked up this SKS. I've never seen that guy there. So he's up here to the left. And that makes sense because we couldn't figure out where those shots were coming from. There he is. Now let's loot quick and get out of here. Yes, sir. That at us? That at us? It's not at us. Give me your Amos. I may yeet this gun. I may hide our AK. Mag to your left. Does not feel good, man. Let's work with what we got here. Where was that other guy we dropped? We chased them up here, right? We chased them and erased them. It's closer to the containers. We're spending way too much time here. We came out of here. Saved. Saved. All right. Sorry, guys, for the panic. There was some hefty panic. Hefty panicicity. What is that? Advisor's actually Extreme Goodwood Home Edition. All right, let's get his stuff. Let's calm down. We got to be calm. Our armor is very busted. But we need his... All right. Somehow we survived. I don't know how... I'm just now recovering. Take his rig. What kind of rig did he have? Let's get rid of some of this trash here. Armored? Nah, we lose too much. We lose too much. We lose too much space. Unload a mag for SKS ammo. Just keep it moving. Let's just move. Let's move. You'd lose 4 slots. We're gonna lose this ammo though, right? I'm with you. I think we need it. Let's get rid of some of this trash then. What do we get rid of? So reload the SKS. Yo, Chris Carter, what's good? Yeah, we're gonna have to. Let's go get that armor, but we gotta make. I guess what do we just drop this and then come back and loot it? Let's do that. I'm with that. Bro, this has no armor in it though. Heavy debate. Or did the other guy have better stuff? The other guy had better armor? I'm gonna call debate on that one, guys. 8 armor. I guess, you know what? I can't say that. 8 is better than none. Now, where do we drop the Trinitron at? There it is. I'm gonna call that. I won't call it debate. I won't call it debate.
Let's go.
Thank you guys for your patience. Sometimes, like when you get in a fight like that, it takes a minute to just recoagulate. Drink the water. All right. Thank you guys. All right, let's get out of here. So let's take our AKM. Uh-oh. Someone's close. Let's just work to exfil. There's a dude up there with an SKS. There he is. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, he's trapped. He's got to go out that door. Come on. You guys think we got him? I don't have another nade. We got him. Oh, who do you think we are? Who do you think we are? Oh, that's 3 PMCs. We're cooking them up for dinner. Cooking them all up for dinner. Every last one of them. Cook them up. Oh. That's good eats today. Now we got to get out of here in one piece. I actually like this one better. Hear me out. Sorry, SKS. You're no longer our best friend. All right, let's carefully... What are we gonna do here? I think we gotta go, man. Take the importance. Leave the non-importance. Dude, what the heck is going on here? Hang with me. Delta Fox, you're coming with me. 5.7 is better than the TT. Those loose bullets can go. It's a good Mosin though too, man. Not gonna take any of that. It's a tough decision. We just don't have a ton of room for loot. So if we let's just drop this. Take this. Stack that. Drop that. Take this. The visor's good. I think the visor's fairly expensive because they're not prevalent. I think that was the move. The Mosin scope, though. Take the scope, Mosin. I think we're good. I would like to find room for this. Sword and headset. Dude, how did we get that guy? All right, now it's time to go. No, we have the same. It's the same size. All right, let's take one of these and call us in the morning. Thank you guys for being patient. Actually, you know what? Let's do this if possible. All right. All right. Let's take a moment. Let's tippy Hendren off. Dude, I don't think... I mean, it had to be years since we've killed 3 PMCs in a raid. Especially in that fashion. You know what? They don't want us to eat our breakfast.
Of course they don't want us to eat breakfast.
Welcome,
so we're
brand
going
new
to enjoy our
subscriber.
breakfast.
Let's top these off. We're going to yeet a mag on reload. That's okay. All right, it's time to go here. Maybe check this guy. We killed 4 on Shoreline last week. Yeah, but this is a little bit different. This was like 3 individual situations in which we outplayed all 3 of the people. Normally, like, we get a little lucky. This was just outplayicity. And look, I'm not going to say that unless it's guaranteed. We outplayed all 3 of them. Yeah, Aeromax, I got to get with Twitch and no one don't gift Dangbot. I got to handle that with Twitch. It's supposed to be done, but I got to follow up. I also got to get Dangbot approved because we've had this we've had the leaderboard fairly ready to go, but we need to get Twitch approval on the bot so you guys can whisper it to get the actual leaderboard so it doesn't spam the chat. Is my arm zeroed in today? Must be. Yeah, we still got to get out. You're not wrong. Let's not. Should we start bringing our dog tag case with us? No, my arm's zeroed in real life. Like it's fully calibrated. Do I mainly use my wrist or my arms? I think wrist. That's decent eats. What is that for? Yeah, we got to take that. I don't know what we get rid of. I feel like screws are underrated. I know what you mean. Our arm is zeroed out in the game. I got you. Oh, you're saying we should heal it up. That's why we have the survival kit.
It was at this moment he knew.
Yo, can we get some dang front, dang seat? I appreciate it. Take some Vaseline too.
Let's go.
Now we're getting a little greedy here. Dash Cunning, thanks for the 8 months of support. I appreciate it. Zed, I'll tell you, you got to stay in the front seat. When you're in the front seat, you can't just pull the ripcord and eject. You're in for the long haul. You can tell me to take a right turn. Take a right turn in 1 minute. Take a right turn in 30 seconds. Take a right turn in 10 seconds. But it's until we get to that frame perfect moment, like when we make the car do a full 90-degree turn, that's when you know the front seat is undefeated. No, I was not trolling you. I forgot that we had a survival kit.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Echo Prime, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate the support. A great way to welcome in new people. Support the show. Open up pack Essence. Be a ball player. Here we go. I like the AKM. I know it's got heavy recoil, but I like it, man. There's something about those 7.62 bullets that just hit a little bit different. I mean, we took off what half the... Oh, that's already looted. We took out what 90% of the PMC population on the map. Just... All right, Daniel, take it easy. Getting a little bit too cocky. Little bit too cocky. Yeah, I know. Easy there. Look, I'll pump the brakes.
Go.
Keep hearing noises. I'll pump the brakes. I'm with you. It's hard. I mean, if you're walking in the trees, it's hard to see people. Like here, shadowicity, silhouetteicity. Let's walk in the trees, man. Let's be one with the trees. Can you get a dial check, please? I feel like, you know, let's get a dial in check. Y in chat if you're dialed, N in chat if you're not. Heard someone up here. 60%. The live polling audience says that we're 40% dialed. Twitch drops, please. We we drop Twitch knowledge, Tarkov knowledge on Twitch Monday through Friday. What more kind of drops do you need? You know, like, you can go get virtual items somewhere else, but you want the real golden nuggets that you can't get from digital items, you stick around here. You don't want Nikita dancing all in the music videos, all up in your Twitch alerts. But welcome to the 596. Such a legendary moment. All right, let's move the needle here. I don't know if I've gotten any drops. I don't think so. I keep forgetting to participate. All the drops we get are from our raids. How do you like them apples? No! All right, we're going to calm down. We're going to calm down. What's up, Wild Knights? I feel like we should go on the hunt for our first gold chain. Do we have the keys, though? Do we have the keys?
The keys never run out.
I think a lot of people got golden lions and golden TTs from our drops, which were good eats. 808 spam and chat for good luck. I don't know if we have any keys that lead to gold chains. Where would that be? Old gas station? Bags are overflowing. You need extract. I'm with you. You got a graphics card. That's good eats. 808 is whatever kind of reference you want it to be, but 808 is spray painted on some of the construction vehiculars in the game. While playing Tarkov, I have a hard time trying to explain to my girlfriend why it's fun running around some woods in Russia looking for light bulbs. That's understandable. You know? But, you know, when your significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend's watching Real Housewives of New Jersey rerun for the 8th time, I'm sure you don't understand that either. But on both platters, it's double good eats. It's good eats. Does my wife understand Tarkov? I don't know. Let me ask her. Oh, she's still here. Oh, she answered and I hung up on her.
Bruh.
Hey, can you come in here for a moment, please? Okay. You asked. Does she understand Tarkov? I don't know. We're about to find out. Last time she made an appearance on the show, exclamation point, hey guys. Hey. People had a question. You want to come on for a second? I got to ask you a question. My question is, can you explain what you come on? Can you just say, do you understand? The question is, do you understand what Escape from Tarkov is? Just explain what you know about Tarkov. Anything. All right. Thanks. That's it. No, that's pretty good. They just asked if you understood it. I'm like, I don't know. Let me ask her. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Oh, wait. Come here. They couldn't hear. Can you just say what you said? Like, you have to get close.
It's a game where you fight people and it's an open world.
That's pretty good. Yeah, they heard. Yeah. All right, good job. She's a keeper. I know. She's just like, what just happened? All right. Come on. We're not going to min-max her answer. Could be any game. We're talking about, look. Come on. You can't min-max her answer. That's pretty good. That's like, if I were grading based on knowledge of the industry, that's like minimum 94%. Minimum. You know? And that's on me as the teacher, you know? I'm surprised. I'm surprised she dropped the open world. I didn't know that she knew open world. I didn't know that. But that's good, you know? Ooh. That's a good question. Who asked that question, by the way? I will say that went over much better than the last time she came on the show. Can someone spam it in the chat? Just I mean, we're in context anyways. We got time. So the last time she came on the show, can you spam the clip just like 4 or 5 times so I can pull it up? Like do it like 2 more times. So for context, like it's fairly rare air to have a Chelsea appearance. Fairly rare air. 1 more time and I got it. But the last time she came on, it turned into it was a great TikTok. You never saw this. But hey, Charles. Want to say hi? You want to say hi? Guy runs by.
Bruh.
And all you just hear is say what? It's all right. It happens sometimes. Literally, you couldn't time that. There's no way you could time that. Zero way you could time it. So we're getting that's Prague U, ladies and gentlemen. We're still alive. That's Prague U. Oh, we have 6 minutes for the rest of our life. 6 minutes is plenty of time. Plenty of time. Sorry, my friend.
Stallion who mounts the world.
All right, let's get out of here. You know, we're gonna loot this thing all the way. You know what we need? We need. How can we get the factory office key? Does therapist still sell it? BPM is turned on, but it's not registering for some reason. I'll take a look at it after this raid. Customs office key. Wasn't there? Didn't there used to be a? She sells it. What does she sell it for? Hidden stash behind you near the pipe. You're talking like there, right? Pretty cheap on the flea market. I used to be against buying that key, but I love that key so much. I think we may buy it. 4 chains. Yo, Zulu, what's good? What do you got for lunch? Little Korean pork taco. That's good eats, man. I heard someone right here. I mean, we survived some shots this raid, some big time shots. Nothing to see here, ladies and gentlemen. Ooh. That's tremendous edicity. Called outplaying your enemy, sweetheart. Look it up. You invite them up, then you light them up. You invite them up, then you light them up. We'll min-max that. I'm not mad at you. It's late in the raid. No, I'm gonna gamble. Why in
Welcome,
chat
brand
if you
new
think
subscriber.
Ooh. I just don't think there's gonna be any PMCs lurking around. I just don't. I don't know what we get rid of here. Probably this. We need that for quest. We don't have time for this. What do you mean? We got nothing but time. Yeah, the show's just started. What do you mean? Plenty of time. Time we need is all around us. 203. Do we have that key? Is that a good? We already have that key. Your eats are pretty good. Worst thing is sugar and pistol mag. Sugar I thought used to go for 60. Let's do a quick loot here. Just pockets, just pockets, just pockets. Get rid of a mag and take the LCD. Okay. I'm with you on that. Get rid of this. What LCD was second? Yeah. We forget a lot of things, ladies and gentlemen, but not lootificity placement. We'll check the bus. We'll check the 2-story and should be fine. Did I see Nikita on the PC gaming show over the weekend? No, he was on there? What did he say?
Let's go.
Brittany Ham, thanks for the 3 months. So that came from Big Brother Dan. I stayed for Dan. I don't think I've ever been referred to as Dan, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the kind words. Welcome. Glad you're here. How long was Nikita on for? We did do a I did do a reaction to the new map on youtube.com/DanGheesling. That was the Tarkov raid video for yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, can we get lowercase c spam in chat? And the need a cuphead, lowercase c.
Let's go.
We had 22 seconds of loot perfecticity, ladies. There was plenty of loot perfecticity.
You can't keep getting away with it!
Ladies and gentlemen, reach in your back pocket. Spam the hard W. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Holy bird.
It was a look.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
It was a salad run. Look, just an everyday 3 PMC kill run. You know what happens every day around here. Headshots won. Look at that. That's good lootificity. You like how no one panics anymore when you have 5 minutes left. You gotta embrace it, you know? Around these parts, you gotta embrace it. Gotta say you've got some great Coulter says, gotta say you got some great people in your Discord. You got so much help yesterday and everyone was so friendly. Hey Coulter, why don't you tell me something I don't know? Totally joking. Totally joking. I'm glad you enjoyed the community. I'm not surprised that everyone was super nice in helping you play Tarkov. Thanks for sharing. That means a lot, man. Have I ever discussed on Check the Wire or elsewhere where my decision to split the channels? I think the interesting thing is, I'd have to look here. I'm like 99% sure it happened live, meaning, let me show you. So we have a podcast, comes out every Monday. I think we made the decision live on the podcast. We're approaching 100 episodes, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. We're knocking on the door of 94. But there's actually 3, I don't want to call them podcasts, but 3 shows. There's 3, we call them shows. 3, there's a show and 2 pieces of content they get sent out every week on the podcast. So normally you get like a long form show and then 2 like quick hits. But
welcome, brand new subscriber.
I think we did a podcast on it, and I think that's the cool thing about this podcast is like we talk a lot about like what's going on in the moment, what we're doing, what's working, what's not. So we could go back and listen and be like, oh man, I'm struggling with this. Losing 60 pounds in 6 months with Dakotas. Calling 911 while playing Rock Band. Total rebranding. We talked about the rebranding. Man, I bet it's on here. I don't know what episode it would be.
Welcome,
I
brand
bet
new subscriber.
Tyler, the producer, would know. But just a lot of good stuff on here. If it's not like conjecture-y, it's like reality.
Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Dude, we're only I'm not going to go through all these, but we're only at episode 56. From a $10 mic to a full rap career. All right. Great question, though. But I don't know. We definitely talked about it, but the decision was basically was to put all the VODs on Twitch on a second channel so that, and the whole reason for doing it was because Twitch, be able to watch a VOD on Twitch is not the most seamless maneuvering. So it made it easier if you just wanted to watch Tarkov, you could do that. And also it on the backside, I think it helps for distribution as well. All right. Enough about that, ladies and gentlemen. You may ask yourself, Daniel, how do you keep such a pipe and clean stash? I'm gonna tell you right now, it's very simple. You want this clean of a stash? Stay with me here, kid. You want a pipe and hot clean stash? Step 1, no questions asked. Just dump everything. Except those that are welcome into the pile of shame season 3.
Let's go.
Dump everything else. No just get rid of it all. If you looted it, get it out of your inventory. Looted. Looted. That's our first real Jackie of the season right there. I think that's good eats. I like that black backpack a lot, man. That's just, look at this black backpack. It just, you know, it just hits a little different. You know?
Let's go.
It's just good eats. All right. So that was pretty good. Step 1. So I'm getting completely off track. So you want a pipe and hot clean stash? Step 1, dump everything. Step 2, save the condies. Step 3, offer up pipe and hot deals. LCD going for $29.5. Nah. $28.596 all day, ladies and gentlemen. What's the hose going for? $68. In this house, $67.596. The Josh Visor. I think we saved the Josh Visor. What's the Josh Visor going for? Look at that. 46,000. Should we keep it? We may keep that. That'll be a decision. All gun bits are staying in here until unpreviously mentioned. Should we keep the gauge or sell it? You guys make the call on this one. K to keep the gauge, S in chat to sell it. While we do that, we'll put everything else up. We're running out of room a little bit. Sugar used to have some sauce to it. 28.596. Air filter. 51% said sell it. Not a super majority, but you know what? I will not veto. I will not veto the community. I've learned that. What is it going for? 144. This was a big time raid for us, huh? We need Tyler, we need to load in, and this is on me. We need to load in all of our shop songs. Our stash, here's where we're at. Chat, how much is a box? We need another eye case. How much are these? No one's selling any eye cases? All right, thank you guys for being patient as we put up the rest of these. Shroud mask, what's that going for? What? I'll sell that. We have no affiliation. All right, I think we dump everything else here. Lucky scab box. All right, sell the rest of Therapy here. Almost done here, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't clear it out, it clears you out. What is this sodium going for? We almost dumped that sodium for nothing. 41,596, ladies and gentlemen. Blue tape is worth 20? Chat, we've been sleeping on the blue tape. All right, thank you guys for being patient. That's good eats. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you may ask yourself, Daniel, I've seen you just play highly tactical. What happens next? How do you pump up the sauceicity? By emulating one of the greatest 1990 FPS games of all time, DSpace0om. God of a Thunder, and thanks for the 9 months of support. Silly Grog, thanks for the 15 months of long-term support. Just the IP, thanks for the 6 months of Prime. D Regan 55.
Can we get some Dan pack spam in the
Good
chat?
to see you back, man. Hope all is well. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. You've been gifted a sub today from D Regan 55. Please use your first dang emoji at D Regan. Only a Lad, thanks for the 2 months of Prime. Integrated Graphics, thanks for the gifted subs. Boy Who Cried Timo, thanks for the 7 months. Locks, thanks for the 2 months of Prime. Hit Boom Bip, thanks for the 11 months. Knocking on the door of the 1 year anniversary. Becco Prime, thanks for the gift to Dang Bot. Torch 008, thanks for the 5 months of support. Han Solus, thank you for the 25. That seems a little short, doesn't it, Han Solo? I feel like you've been around longer than 25 months. And underneath it says feels longer than that, TBH, right? And I said that before I read what you wrote underneath. Becco Prime, thanks for the gifted subs. Dash Cunning, thanks for the 8 months. Gavlo 27, brand new subscriber, 100% invented the gavel. Captain Snuggles, thanks for the 10 months of Prime. Dovian, thanks for the 4 months. Thank you guys for all the love today. Truly appreciate it. Did we beat Sans? Cool. Did we beat Sans? All right, here we go, ladies. Ooh, Fury Plays Cello Edition. Huh? All right, here we go. Danke, danke. That was a great shot. That was a great shot. We did kill Dennis Pecan, though. Dennis Pecan. That's a violin. Next time, speak up a little louder, not so I can hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, hope you guys are enjoying the show today. Appreciate you guys being here. Appreciate the at-bats to be able to put on the show. Let's collect our monies and let's go visit the hideout, shall we? How much money? So we're at 3.5 million. I don't know who we think we are, but we're not a 3.5 million ruble kind of guy. We're more like a 4.1 million ruble kind of guy. No, the show's not over. Hope you're enjoying it. The show's not over. It'll never be over. How about, you know, can we get ripped spam in chat for those that said we need to sell our money case? We'll never fill it up. Bruh. Let's take a moment here and breathe. That's not bad eats right there. It's all right, you know. Can't be right all the time. It's not about being right all the time. We got everything. All right, good eats. All right, let's go visit the hideout here. You know what? What's the most ruples we've ever had? I can't imagine we've had more than 4. Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please?
Yo, Anon, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I don't know who you are. I know you're Anon, but around here, you're Arnon. It makes no sense, but appreciate it nonetheless. All right, can we turn the lights on? Wait, did we forget to turn the lights off? Oh, bruh. It's all right. It happens sometimes. Let's see what we can work on here. What do we need to work on? Shooting range? All right, so we're not going to sell any more bolts. We're going to keep the bolts. Eating is good. Yo, Akazi, thank you for thanking the individual. We need to focus on one thing at a time. Otherwise, we get ourselves in trouble. Workbench. Workbench, we need a couple bolts. All right, let's do that. Let's work on workbench next. What do we need? How many? 3 bolts? Keep the gas can, we will. All right, so let's move the needle here. Slide this in here. And then why don't we bring VP ammo? This is a pretty solid gun, huh? Can we put a suppy on that? Will the 545 suppy fit on that? Buy a case? We could. I don't think this will fit on there, will it? Will not. Okay. All right, so let's get some more ammo and then we should be pretty good to go. I'm okay with PS. I prefer BP, but let's bring it with us just in case. I like it. I like where we're at. Oh, we need armor. This is tier 3, right? Oh, that's tier 4. Stash is good eats. I'm with you. Thank you guys for being patient. We got new armoricity. You got an empty ammo box in your case. Thank you. All right, I think we're gonna go, huh? Question is, where do we need to go? I mean, we could go there. We just went there though. Use the SKS suppy. I'm with you. I feel like this gun did deserve an upgrade. Let's do it. Doesn't work like that. We tried though. Reserve for fuel. We have not played reserve yet. All right, let's go. Good to go. Bang, bang, bang. Streets of Tarkov. Let's go get some monies, huh? All right, let's do this. Thank you guys so much for dialing in. It's right caliber strange. Interchange for good loot. I'm with you. Probably need an adapter. Night Factory. Guys, what is the best? Did someone get a key bar? Yo, Switch Indie Fix, thanks for the 15 months of Prime, man. Hope the podcast is doing well. Are you still sticking with it? Gotta stick with it. Hopefully you're sticking with it. LaHicks2329, thanks for the 3 months of Prime. I appreciate it, guys. Will it give us a lore behind the 596? 100%. If you do exclamation point 596, but around here, ladies and gentlemen, if the same emoji is put in the same sentence, line after line after line. So for example, can we get Kappa spam in chat? Can we please spam Kappa in chat? You can type in words and put a Kappa after the words. So like right there, here's so whoever just typed in Kappa, that broke the streak, but the bot will so essentially we had 13 lines of Kappa without being broken. Year 1 of the show, 596 lines of the same emoji, and you're like, well, Daniel, what emoji was it?
It doesn't matter.
It's not about the emoji. It's about the continuity, community, and ball play involved in the 596. It's still, look, it's something that you can't even create. It's bottled lightning. It was not Resident Sleeper, I can promise you that. It was a Pog U moment. And the thing was, it wasn't preempted. It wasn't like, hey guys, let's keep spam. It was just like, what's going on? And it happened. Yo, Stump Jump, brand new subscriber, 100% invented Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. Welcome. I feel like this is chat. How's that for the ending song versus what we normally play? Like you hear this, you're like, oh man, show's over. Wrap it up. Those first couple. Chat was not in emote only mode. What's your Sir Cobalt, thanks for the bit, says, what's your top tip for improving in Tarkov? Great question.
Here's one of my best tips for beginners in Escape from Tarkov. One of the big things in Escape from Tarkov that helps smooth the learning curve is learning the maps. If you have decent knowledge of a map, you're already one step ahead of someone who may not know all of the corners to snap, stashes to loot, or where the extracts are. So you can take the variable out of getting good and have a small advantage if you just learn and play one map at a time.
Yo, Sir Cobalt, hope that helps. That's really my best advice. Is just play one map, and really the reason being is you want to remove as many variables from the game as possible because there's a lot to learn. So that's kind of my forehead tip, is play one map. My more in-depth tip, And it's a little bit, you know, hey, I'll call it double dipping. I'd encourage you to join the community Discord, !Discord. There's a really, really large group of very kind people who play Tarkov that are really welcoming to teach new players. So if you're struggling by yourself, that would be my second tip, would be to join our community Discord. Someone earlier today was actually just talking about how much it helped. Tarkov or Undertale Kid Amnesiac. Let's go. Undertale almost turned into meatloaf. It started out as a piece of bread, and it slowly started turning into a little, you know, throw a little bit of ground beef in there, but we took it out of the oven in time. It evolved. You're right. What started out as a loaf turns into meat. I think this one is thin crust.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
This is thin crust pizza. Why did you spam Animorphs? Did I miss something? You're British. What is meatloaf? Meatloaf is... What is meatloaf? It's ground beef and what? You know, we're gonna... After this... Mr. Fusion, after this raid, at me, and we'll watch a quick 1-minute video on how to make meatloaf. It's delicious. It's good. As a kid, you're like, Ma, meatloaf? And as an adult, I'm like, Ma, more meatloaf.
Please, sir, I want some more.
Thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat? Insert irony.
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please?
Thank you. The 10 gifted subs. Can we get some dang pack spam chat? Insert irony. I saw you on Instagram, man. I didn't know you followed me there. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much for supporting the show and everything you do for the channel. I don't know how many it's been, but I know it's been a lot of packs you've opened. So thank you for the support. If you've been gifted a sub today, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, which there's probably a large chance you have been, click the alert button in the upper right hand corner. It will tell you the name of the individual who gifted you your sub. It would mean a lot to me personally to use your first dang emoji to at them to thank them. Yeah, you know, like I say a lot of stuff that, you know, people may not understand. And sometimes I know I'm walking into that territory, but like meatloaf, chances are if you're confused about something, someone else is too. That's why I think there's no bad question, right? And I'm not gonna call anyone out on Unity. I wouldn't do that. But if I'm asking something like in Warzone, it's because I don't know, or because there's a lack of I would say, or because I don't have the information. So that's why, even as like a teacher, if a kid asked us a question, they'd be like, man, I didn't do a good enough job covering that, so let me make sure I answer it. Not like, oh, you should have learned that in 3rd grade. Yeah, that's a good way to encourage a kid to never ask a question, or, you know. So in our house, in this community, someone already alluded that there is no such thing as a dumb question. Let's go. All right, let's move the needle here. And I'll tell you on my end of things too. I know sometimes I get lampooned for it, and I welcome it. Is like, if I don't understand something, even if it's like remedial, I'll still ask. Because guess what? After I ask and I get the answer, then we know. You know? Can't be afraid to ask. I mean, you can be, but then how are you ever going to know? There's a weird lighting switch. Someone spawned here for sure. Ooh. Not loot mastery, though. I'll tell you that. Padimus Maximus, I appreciate the kind words. You know what the best part about it, those? Padimus says, hey, I appreciate your self-awareness and grit. The best part about it is neither one of those requires talent, right? So like, to be self-aware and grit something out, you don't have to be talented. You just got to do it. That's it. All right. We're getting this.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
We've talked about relationships on this. We've talked about asking questions. We've talked about no talent. And this, the Monday show. It used to be Mo's and Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I don't know if it's Mo's and Monday anymore. All right. My teacher said I'm gonna be mad, but ask anyway. Yeah, it's a good way to take the motivation right out of any student. take away the curiosity, the intellectual adventuresome. That's a great way to do that. And trust me, I wasn't a perfect teacher. I learned a lot along the way, but I learned a lesson. You know. All right. All right, come on, light bulbs. It's the equivalent of streamers typing in capital spoil equals ban. I'm no judgment zone, but do streamers do that? Ooh, light bulb. I get it. You know, people can run their stream however they want. Ooh. There was not a loot master here. I can promise you that. There was no loot mastery. You got banned on another channel because you typed in mad cause bad. I mean, that's kind of a BM statement, you know? Like, I mean, what were you expecting the reaction to be to that? I mean, we can have an open discussion about that. You know, like you type mad cause bad. What would you expect them to react to that? And I'm not calling you out. I just want to know, like, genuinely, what did you think the reaction was going to be? Or did you not think there would be a reaction? But let's not talk specifically about other people's channels, because that's not what we do around here. We could talk about it on a... Mad cause bad is a wholesome insult. All right, let's... We do not know what today's well, I know. We have not officially announced the Thin Crust game for today. I feel like putting, like, if you were to put Kappa at the end of that statement, mad cause bad Kappa, I feel like that almost just puts just a little more granules of salt on it. Did you see the exclamation point daddy hat? What? In the South, BM is bowel movement. As in, do you need to go to the bathroom? So when we said BM, you were pretty confused. I understand that. You know, it's like the whole meatloaf thing, which, by the way, I don't want to forget about. Ooh, that's good eats. Your grandma uses BM instead of BS. That's an interesting spot for loot. I've never seen anything spawn there. I think bowel, I mean, I don't want to get too deep into it, but bowel movement, like, and we're definitely not going to get into it, but how does that translate into going in the bathroom? I don't know. Like, nothing's moving. The hand drill, I don't think is good eats. But to me, bowels are like your inner organs, right? Is a bowel like an inner organ? Or no, is that not correct? Bowel, yeah, so bowel movement, like your intestines aren't moving anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I could see if it was called a WM, waste movement. You know, that makes sense. Bowel movement. No, it's like, oh, LM, liver movement. No, your liver's not moving. Just saying. You don't call, when you breathe, you don't call it LM, lung movement. Yeah, I was a teacher. It doesn't mean that you agree with what's being taught. Your intestines are not moving. Like your arm moves. Your organs do not move. Your organs contract and detract. Just saying. It's a vague subgenre of movement. It's not movement in the traditional mainstream sense. Just saying. We can talk about the dorsal and anterior posterior movements, but we're not going to go down that road. I'm talking just about grade A top level soil talk, right? Not talking about DAE talk, and not everything has to go in the DAE talk. I'm talking about normal linguistics. Anterior, posterior. I didn't ask what a bowel movement was. I said it's misdiagnosed language. Sac Gallophomincus. Whoa!
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
You know how in the previous raid we outplayed 3 PMCs? Fast forward a little bit and how we got outplayed by first grade level AI. That's the kind of dichotomy you get here on the show, ladies and gentlemen. Like you watch us take out 3 PMCs, you're like, galaxy brain. And then you just watch that and you're like, soil brain. Right? That one hurt because we had good everything. He had to hit us in the face, right? All right, I got you. All right. Let me see if this is good. All right. Carrie Leone, on YouTube. It's 240p though. Easy meatloaf.
Hi guys, welcome back. If you were returning,
Here we go. This is from Just D Cooking. I'm gonna spam this link in the chat for those that we like to give credit where credit is due and who watch someone else's content. If you're not, if you're unfamiliar with meatloaf, here we go. Let's take a look at it. We're gonna watch it on double time though, for the sake of perfecticity.
welcome if this is your first time stopping by. If you are newly subscribed, welcome and thank you. Today I'm bringing you my recipe for meatloaf. Meatloaf is so simple to make. I haven't made it in a while, but I'm making it tonight, so I thought I would share that with you. I have 1 pound of ground beef. And
let's slow it down a little bit because this is literally good eats.
Your first time stopping by. If you are newly subscribed, welcome and thank you. Today I'm bringing you my recipe for meatloaf. Meatloaf is so simple to make. I haven't made it in a while, but I'm making it tonight, so I thought I would share that with you. I have 1 pound of ground beef. And use whatever kind of ground meat you like. Red peppers, green peppers, tomato, onion, breadcrumbs, an egg, and a sauce. Please check the description box for measurements as usual.
I see you.
Let's get started. I'm going to crack my egg into the meat and season it, and then I will mix that in nicely.
What kind of seasonation? Hold on. What kind of seasonation? Just D. All right, let's get 1 pound ground meat, 2 cups diced tomatoes, onions, bell peppers, 1 egg, 1/3 breadcrumbs, 1 teaspoon salt and pepper, 1 teaspoon oregano, ½ teaspoon dried basil, 1/4 cup of barbecue sauce, 1/4 cup of ketchup, 2 teaspoons sriracha, optional.
My oven is preheating to 350 degrees, and I have my loaf pan ready to go.
See, like,
so I've mixed in the egg with the meat.
Here.
50 degrees, and I have.
I respect the utensility of that, but sometimes you gotta get your hands in there. You get the hands going in there.
Loaf pan ready to go. So I've mixed in the egg with the meat, and I'm going to add the.
This looks great.
Starting with the peppers, onions, and tomatoes. I will now use my hand to work this in.
I've never had it with bell peppers in there.
Use my hands in the kitchen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, D. Get in there.
At least I'll add 2 tablespoons of my sauce mix and mix that into the meat. And then I'll mold that into a loaf and then drop it into my pan and try to level it out. And then I'll grab our sauce,
looks so good.
Sauce, and pour that over the meatloaf, and also just spread that all over the top.
Oof.
And then again, I'm at 350. This will go in the oven for 50 minutes to an hour. And lo and behold,
did you say 50 minutes to an hour?
To an hour. That over the meatloaf, and also just spread that all over the top. And then again, I'm at 350. This will go in the oven for 50 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, 50 to an hour.
And lo and behold, here we go. You end up with some liquid in there. You can pour that out or allow it to dry out, or just take it and put it on the platter like this. And there it is, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen,
your couscous,
we got them.
Potatoes, or if you want to make a sandwich, go for it. Give it a shot. Let me know what you think. And I'll catch you next time.
You know what? This is Just D Cooking on YouTube. That's a thumbs up for me. I'm trying this tonight. D, this is what we call in the business as good eats. Can't wait to try this. Thank you. All right. Let me re-spam that just so you guys have it in case you want to try it. So if you're from the UK, or the individual that said they were from the UK had never heard of meatloaf, it's Educational Monday, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, that's like, I want to cook dinner tonight. What else? I mean, like, bell peppers. That's like, I make like level 1 meatloaf. That's like level 3. What else could we throw in there? I don't think I would ever do a cooking stream. I would do a cooking Instagram story though, for sure. It just, to set everything up is, you know what? I'm not saying I'm definitely going to make that this week, but there's a strong proportionality that I will make it on Instagram, and I'll just do it via story. Not gonna lie, it sounds awful. Look, I respect dissenting opinion. Can you tell me what about that looked awful? I just need to understand multiple viewpoints. You got to understand. And you understand by asking. I need to know. It looks awful. Meat, onions, peppers, barbecue sauce, ketchup. Ketchup is gross. You can just make it with barbecue sauce then. Some seasoning would be good. She put salt, oregano in it. What? If you're a vegetarian, I think there's probably got to be vegetarian meatloaf. I understand that, like vegetarian. I'm like, okay, hey, it looks gross because I don't eat meat. I get that, but awful. I mean, that's a minimum. Like, we got to get this on the table. If you're talking time, complexity, pastificity, good eats rating, like, you should be able to make that in 5 minutes max. Slap it all in there, you know, minus cooking time. You get good eats, and it's not just a one-day good eats. All right, here we go. Doom 4. I still didn't. I didn't hear why it looked awful. Ooh. Yeah, Worcestershire sauce. I put that in there. That's good eats. Worcester. Cut the music for a second. Cut it all. Why in chat if you would eat that meatloaf? And in chat if you would not eat that meatloaf. I'm saying eat it. Like, eat it for a meal. I'm gonna get my vote in there. There's a no judgment zone. We just want to get a thank you. Can we please get some dang pack spam in the chat?
Can we get some dang pack spam in the chat, please?
Yo, Jordan Maines, thanks for the 5 gifted subs, man. I appreciate it. All right, let's call the vote. 85% of the live polling audience would eat that as a meal. I'm part of the 85%. If you're part of the 15%, no judgment zone. But after this raid, can you please just hit me with some your reasoning why? I don't like peppers. Understandable. I don't eat meat. Understandable. Outside of those two, I'm grasping for some ideology because I don't know, and the only way to know is to ask. So we're gonna ask. No, that is a no judgment zone. I want to know. And I could say, like, as a kid, I heard meatloaf, beetloaf, double beetloaf. I don't like meatloaf. I get that, you know. All right. But let's do this Doom run. I'll give part of the 15% a chance to conglomerate their ideas. I saw that guy run left to right there. What? He vanished. He extracted. I get it. He extracted. Oh, dude, my heart rate's pumping. I gotta take a look at the heart rate meter too. Shot him so hard he disappeared. Thanos snapped him. Spoilers. Culmanicity.
Coleman, greatest name in the great outdoors.
The thing about Coleman though, Coleman almost got caught because he left a trail of marshmallows right up to the campfire. Almost got him, but almost doesn't count. You got to get him or you don't. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the 15% of individuals that said they would not eat that meatloaf to come out and tell us why. That's even phrased improper. Can you just share your side of the equation so I can understand the full math? It's like having a nice steak and covering it with tomato sauce, but let me just offer a little rebuttal. It's not nice steak. It's ground chuck, which is, some may argue, is like the least cut of meat. I feel like it was misunderstood. Just the name doesn't sound very good. Okay. You're vegan now, but meatloaf is amazing. I wouldn't eat it because of the texture. Have you ever tried it? Smoke code? How do you know the texture unless you gave it a little sauce? I really don't like beef in a loaf. But it's a slice.
Dan Meatloaf Pog Stream. Dang greed.
A bastard, thanks for the 500 bits. If you were to go that effort of mixing and spicing, you could make spag bowl. What's spag bowl? But why wouldn't you have some pasta with the meat rather than making it a big mass? Because what if you have pasta 8 out of 7 days of the week? It's a nice change up to pasta. I've seen one explanation, texture. So I would texture. I feel like there should be at least 5. I feel like there could be 5 reasons why someone wouldn't want to try the meatloaf. But we're only got one so far. Presentation. Okay. I'll take it. You don't like the way that the meat looks in a loaf? Too much density of meat. It's less dense than steak. I'm gonna push back on density of meat. That one I can't take that one as a valid response. Go see your macros. You were forced to eat it as a kid. Okay, there's number 3. I got you. That makes sense, this city. You might as well go all the way here. Overworking the meat. What? So we have 3. I would say I wouldn't call someone's responses invalid, but where we're at right now, we've got a ways to go to fully understand. So we have I'm not eviscerating anyone. So we have, what were the 3 reasons? Texture, forced to eat it as a kid. What was the other one? There's like 3 valid reasons so far. We need 2 more to even to fully understand the other side of the coin here. Vegetarian. 100%.
Welcome, brand new
All
subscriber.
Right. I think we're good here. We just need some. We need some G hills. I know we're gonna. Yeah, it's gonna be a little risky here. We have no reason to go there though. It's okay. We'll do it anyways. We'll risk it. Meatloaf at times is just way too dense and dry. Density, huh? I just wouldn't expect density to be one of the reasons. What are we missing here? G hills. We got good ammo. All right, let's go. Is there fruit loaf? There's what do they call it around Christmas time? Fruit bread? Fruit cake? Fruit bread? What do they call it? All right, so here's the reasons. Vegan, texture, forced to eat it as a kid. What one are we missing? I forget. Those are all, okay. I understand those. I think we've explained like 9.5% of the dissension. presentation, you don't like that your meat is in a loaf. So, okay, that's fine. Maybe it's a dessert type shape. Density, I'm on the fence with. Bacon wrapping a meatloaf? I think that could be good eats. Density is the same as texture. What would you have as a side dish to meatloaf? If anything, something with some crunch. Some crunch to it. To balance it out. I've even had, you could have like some sliced potatoes, something like that. Root vegetables. We're still only at 4 reasons. What's the 5th reason?
Let's go.
Asparagus would be good eats. What's the difference between meatloaf and meatballs? Now that is an interesting question. I wonder how much of the 15% eats meatballs.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Just saying. Just saying. Yo, Jay is a design connoisseur, design legend. He also dabbles in the culinary arts. Jay, what's your take on meatloaf? We just had 15% of the live polling audience said they would never try meatloaf. Thanks for the 61 months, by the way, dude. Jay, like, on Jay's Instagram, he posted like tacos carbonara. He's always making fresh baked bread. He's always got something going on. Jay cooks, man. Jay cooks, bakes. We gotta get rid of that cup. Can we get that cup off of there? What's the point of it? What did Jay say? Maybe he's working. That cup off. What's the point of the cup? Underrated, doesn't deserve the hate. That's coming from a culinary expert, ladies and gentlemen. No lie though, little bit slight burn to the meatloaf, just a slight little singe. Ooh. There he is, boys. You knew he was going to show up. Yeah, I'll say it. I'll say it.
Coleman, greatest name in the great outdoors.
I take my steak medium. Sometimes medium rare. Depending on... Come on, walk into my frame, please. Oh, cocky. You got cocky. I'm not even lying, I was playing that for the talk. I was playing that up for the talk there. That was 100% talk framing. Not even gonna lie. My Poloni had a first name. It's P-O-T-O-T-O-E. No! Picture taken moments before a disaster. We didn't need it for the talk. We could have just dialed in. But sometimes you got to frame the talk. We framed it and then it jumped off the wall and shattered. I'm calling Hoodie Allen out. Calling him out, Hoodie. That may be a talk. Oh, we went from pretty good eats. People coming in saying, hey, man, Dan's gotten really good at Tarkov. Just don't watch those last 2 raids. That one hurt a little bit. That one hurt a little bit. Because we had him dead to rights, and we're worried about the fireworks going off, the smoke machine. How about just suplex the guy, pin him, and go to Royal Rumble next week? How does that sound? All right. All right, let's move the needle here, ladies and gentlemen. We got another raid in us. How about an MP5? You know what? This will cause us to be super dialed. MP5. We love that gun. That shoots real life butter. Have I played Mortal Kombat 10? I've not played Mortal Kombat in a long time. Probably like Super Nintendo edition. You probably need the AP. Let's see what kind of rips these are. Oh. Green Tracer, Luger. Oof. Just go for leg meta. Okay. I feel like the Green Tracer should have a green dot on them. But I will say with this, we do need to bring a lot of Amos with us. All right, let's come back. We're gonna come back, let it rip here, kid. Okay, donkey. Bring a TFAC with us. We are out of. No, we have Vaseline. We're okay. Good to go. Thank you guys for being patient. Got this. Got this. Bring like 5 mags, 2 backpack. I'll raise you. I'll raise you 1. Just know we're gonna eat it. All right, let's redial here. You know what? Let's super dial here. Let's. People are. You want the gold chain? Let's get the gold chain. Office. Let's buy that office key. That's cheap. 10,000? That's a bargain. That's a piping hot deal. You kidding me? 10,000 for that key? That's the best deal in Tarkov right now. There's not even questionable. The best deal in Tarkov. That's tremendous edicity. All right. Let's load in here. Good news is we've been insuring everything. What's our overall today, ladies and gentlemen? Yo, Wolves on my door, thanks for the 61 months. Insert Irony, thank you for the gifted sub to Dr. Shroom. Ambassador, thanks for the 500 bits. Macros, thank you for the 2 space Y. I know Macros dipped out, but thank you for the 2 space Y. I appreciate the 2 years of support. Macros, that feels about right. 2 years feels about right. Yuri, thanks for the 21 months of Prime, or 21 months of support. I appreciate it. Walter White 916, brand new subscriber, 100% invented the green crystal. Anon, thanks for the gift to Pattis Maximus. The Ambassador with the rare air. T-Space3 spam in the chat says 3 months have gone by quick. Keep it up. You love being pogged out of your gourd. I appreciate it. A Scruffy, brand new subscriber, 100% invented pound puppies. We've watched that on the show before. OMG Volpix, thanks for the 4 months. Bad Player 1 _1, thanks for the 8 months. Thank you guys for all the love. And Fake Jowen, thanks for the 5 months of Prime. And a Sweaty Melvin, thanks for the 16 months. His first day off in 2 weeks. That's good eats, man.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Strong for it, I know. We got a lot of monies, almost 4 mil. Hank Week 123, thanks for the 2 months of Prime. I appreciate it. Welcome. Overall, we're in the playoffs,
Welcome,
right?
brand new subscriber.
Zagsy, thanks for the 2 months of Prime. Appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thanks for being here. You guys are brand new and just here for the Tarkov-icity. I encourage you guys to hit the follow button, put your name up in lights. Right there. Do you think I could hit one? Trying to time it. We didn't do it. Am I drinking coffee? I am. What happened to Mr. Coffee? Mr. Coffee's good eats. I will say this, so I hope this doesn't disgust anyone. It shouldn't. It shouldn't disgust anyone, but typically I'll get a... Well, I can't say what shouldn't, but let me kill the music. So I'll get a large iced coffee. If I don't finish it, I bring it home, I put it in the fridge. So what, that's a conglomeration of, I think maybe Saturdays and Fridays coffee mixed together. That's fine, right? That's fine. You're just combining 2 drinks. What? What? It's the exact same drink. It's Savicity. Yeah, it's refrigerated. No milk. No dairy at all. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, thanks, Jay. Yeah, don't even get me started on Mr. Coffee. Bro, if you brew a pot and there's... Oh, baby. You gotta wake up pretty early in the morning and stop us from talking about Mr. Coffee while shooting an MP5 filled with butter right into the gourd of that individual who thinks he's from Skokie, Illinois. He's not from Skokie, Illinois. We're from Skokie, Illinois.
Who do you think you are? I am.
All right. Rip tree. Our heart rate monitor, my heart just exploded. How banged up are we? We're about to find out. We can come back from this. 2 arms and a leg. We can come back from it. Spray paint. I want to keep DSPN going. I just got to find the time for it. There's your TikTok for the day, Tyler. More important, why are you buying large coffees when you don't finish them? Efficient money, financial perfecticity. You know what I mean? Like a large is like 10 cents more. All right. Now let's patch these. Just buy in bulk.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Sales sloth. Brand new subscriber. 100% invented the damsels in Spelunky. Thank you so much for the support. Why is there Sally? Am I missing? What is that? What does that mean? What does that word mean? Sally. It's not stale coffee. It's not stale coffee. What are you talking about, stale coffee? Uh-oh. Cancel! Cancel! Two and a half years into Tarkov. Can someone please hop in the dang front dang seat and tell me what the cancel button is? Because I don't know. And that's on me. We could have got a nice kill there. Left click is cancel. Double click. Left click. Yeah. You know, around these parts, it's never too late to ask. Just saying. I would have loved the MP5. The MP, we didn't even get to see who we ripped. The MP5. It's all right, ladies and gentlemen. They got ball players too. It was like you saw the train coming. The train was coming like dunka, 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 dunka. And your leg's caught on the track. It's caught by a shoelace and you're like, hey, should I keep trying to pull my shoe out or should I try to untie the shoelace? And by the time you figured it out, it's too late. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna be mad, but ask me anyway. 2 years into Tarkov, I'm gonna cancel here. I'm not mad. I just want to know. Now we know. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys are brand new to the show, we always end the Tarkov part of the show. It's always two-part show by emulating one of the greatest 1990 FPS characters of all time. D space U space K space E Duke Nukem by 3D Realms. Soundtrack by Family Jewels on YouTube. If you got the Doom emojis / Duke emoji, spam the heck out of it. Why do we say Duke, but it's obviously Doom? Hudspeth, great question. We start with Doom, we end with Duke. Really, that's on me. I need to get another overlay for the last run of the day, which is Duke. But we do play Duke Nukem music. Dunk. Duke Verlay. That works, Brett. Brett, I don't want to put you on blast, so I'm not going to. But it may stoke the fire of people wanting to know. Never mind. I'll DM you on Discord. Never mind. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Banyo said, okay. Oh, hello. Here we go. Banyo said, run. Behind us. Double back, double back, double back, double back, double back. Double back, double back, double back, double back. Sometimes you gotta double back. Coleman. We got no bullets left. You know what we do? It's not about what we don't have. It's about what we do have. Give me the gun! We got no guns. But we do have. Don't tell us what we don't have. Tell us what we do have. We got a Taz. It's worse than not having a gun. It's worse than not having a gun. It's worse than not having a gun. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed the Escape from Tarkov portion of the show today. If you guys did, I encourage you guys to hit the follow button. We go live Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, the rare air Tuesday, Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I know